Get started?
Yes, I think that's a fantastical idea. So call the meeting to order.
Who's taking notes?
Who's taking notes?
I'll do
There's
it.
like no.
Okay,
I will do
we
Okay.
have a volunteer. Brooke's taking notes, obviously.
Yeah.
And I want to say this is the only meeting that comes up on when
Oh.
I really think it has something to do with Downstreet or whatever, but it's not me because whatever other meetings I'm on, that never comes up.
Well, but it's just, we're just logging into the Barre City meeting now.
No, I know I have no idea, but I'm just saying yeah, I don't know. But I can take notes even though I'm not part of the team.
I'm on it.
All right.
Any adjustments to the agenda?
Let's see.
Yes, I would like to add, if we could, conversation about where we hold the meeting. Like where we actually hold it.
And I had something too, which I remember in like 5 minutes. So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, and there's no public people today.
Not yet.
Yeah, except for Brooke.
Oh, okay. I'll go.
Did everybody read over the last minutes from the last?
I did when they came out, but I haven't looked at them today. They looked fine to me. I happens to be here at that meeting, so.
All right, can we have votes on approving them?
Sure, can wait 2 seconds till Dan comes back so he can vote.
Yeah.
Although I don't know his name, because I can't remember if he was here or not, but.
Was he on Zoom?
Online.
Just keeping yourself busy. I do the multitasking thing too.
So Dan, we're on number 4 for approval of previous meeting minutes.
Okay, I have no changes to the minutes.
Approval, Dan, from last.
Oh, I approve. Okay.
We, yes,
Right, so are you for a motion?
Yeah.
Oh, I move that we approve last.
I will second that motion.
Third.
I wasn't on it, so.
And all those in favor?
Aye.
Since two of us said we didn't have any updates, so. Aye.
Yeah.
Aye.
Okay.
I'm punchy, I have
So-
vacation next week.
Oh, so do you want to talk and give us updates about speaking with?
Already?
Yeah, you're first. I put you first.
Updates from your conversation with John Killian.
Said that right. No, you did. It's Killian, as far as I know.
Yes.
So I got I don't remember how the conversation started. This could be the first meeting ever, but somehow I brought up that lockers would be really great. And that the UCC had been talking about wanting to put lockers up in Barre, and John mentioned that they had lockers, that they have 18 lockers,
Wow.
15 inches wide by 18 inches deep by 72 inches high.
Those are big
Wow.
lockers.
I think it's standard.
School lockers.
Yeah, like high school
Yeah,
lockers.
Yeah.
No, but double,
Yeah.
Oh,
17
Olin.
inches high is like a full height one, not even the
Yeah.
half height.
Yeah.
The locker room.
Yeah, that's great.
Not the,
So you could probably put like.
Oh,
maybe
when
a
I was in
small
high
tent
school, we
in
had the
there.
big lockers, not the small
Yeah.
ones.
And the cost.
Guess I got lucky.
Yep.
Awesome.
and they have the laundry there so you can clean things.
Well, no, different story. That's a different story.
Oh, okay.
They want to donate those lockers to us.
If
So
you could
are-
find a space for
Are
them.
they
to
not
be-
currently using?
They were currently using them, but they will pull the stuff out of them, pull it off of the wall because it's currently screwed to the wall and bolted.
Oh, so it's like inside and, okay.
Yeah, and been in really good shape. When they pull them apart, they come in sets of 3.
Yep. Oh,
And
you could have them in different parts.
yes, that was my thought too, is like we could do more.
So there was a
things out
huge
there.
congregation of them, maybe it would be
Right.
helpful for folks to say, sure, I'd put 6 of them here or
And
whatever.
maybe it's about a nonprofit kind of adopting ownership of 3 lockers or whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
So,
Yep. And so I have dimensions, I have a PDF on with extra information. They'll deliver them to us. They have, they have,
Like they're really making it hard to say no,
You
Right.
you know,
can't
it's,
ask for
yeah.
anything more than that.
the lockers are. The lockers, and then they also have they'll reinstall the locks. There are something like
Whatever.
over time that they're the locks that you have to like choose the numbers on. I can't remember.
Okay, do you know if it's like
Combination.
combination, is it like a
Combination.
built-in
Yes,
combination?
it's a
Okay,
built-in
yeah,
combination, and you have like,
Oh,
but you can
so you
choose
can
it, but you
set
can
them
choose
yourself
from
and,
there's 6 different options or
Okay.
something,
Okay.
different combinations, and
Cool.
when you've done all 6, there's no more lock. But
Okay.
they're only on number 1, so.
oh,
okay,
I don't know, I'm interested my first time explaining lockers. I
do not expect you to be an
Great
expert
job.
in locksmith, you know.
Excellent.
Well,
No,
locksmithing,
not
you
me
know,
at
so
all.
yeah.
Nope. Yeah, so I mentioned that I would say it to all y'all, and then we would go from there.
Yeah.
And
where,
there's-
where could we, ideas of where we possibly could put some?
Well, I mean, I would be
I
happy to
mean-
have, you know, a few at the clinic behind our building. I
Mhm.
bet some of the faith community might also.
That's
be
what I was
willing to do
wondering.
I would
something like
imagine
that,
maybe.
You know, so.
Yep.
I'm wondering as next steps, I would love to go, I'll probably just hop over to Heading at some point and just take a look at them, you know,
Yeah.
so can how did this do you have like, John?
John's-
Okay, do you have John's contact info? Can you send it to me? So I'll reach out to John and I'll just want to take a look at them. I know Montpelier, when they had lockers, they had a policy, like a written policy on how to use them, so I'm gonna try to find a copy of that, and
That
then
might
we
be
still need to
good.
kind of figure out what happened in Montpelier, like what went wrong, you know, and why they stopped doing it,
Yeah.
So
It
we
might
Would
also
Zach
be a
know
good
about
idea.
that? Would Zach know what happened?
Yeah, probably.
Do you guys want me to reach out and ask him?
Yeah, sure, yeah.
I'm also wondering if the conversation about where they might go, depending on how long it is, the next time test that you all host. One of the lunch meetings, because the faith community is the various parts of the faith community are there, might be a good conversation point, like, would you be willing to host a few of these? And
Yeah,
Yeah,
and yeah. Definitely that would be great.
You guys, I did speak, I think it was in the fall, was it, that we started the conversation about this? So I had reached out to the Montpelier people, but that's like right when their city manager closed and then, or I'm sorry, left, not closed. And that, so they couldn't give me any information, but I can also reach out if you want. Whatever.
Yeah, that'd be great. I know I talked to Jack McCullough before he stepped down, but he also didn't kind of know the dirty details, you know, so.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Zach does know. If Zach doesn't, then Dawn might, and then like we email back about what we found, sort of. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
yeah.
bet Ken would know as well.
I don't know if Ken would know
No?
because he wasn't in charge of the lockers, but
No, he wasn't in charge of that.
But
for
he
sure.
did, but he has his own like set, not his
Mhm.
set, but like the lockers that sit on the front porch there, so.
Yeah.
It's a good resource for us to see how that's gone, but they've sat there for years. Yeah,
That's a good idea. So we'll just keep plugging along at it and.
Yeah, I think maybe it sounds like we'll come back to the next meeting with, you know, some pictures of them, you know.
Yeah.
When I go take some pictures, we can, you know, put them up on the screen and then hopefully the Montpelier policy. Some intel on kind of what the pitfalls were that led to Montpelier stopping this program. And when is the next luncheon test?
April 28th.
Oh, so it's coming right up.
Yeah.
No, I probably did, I don't
I
know.
probably did too. So maybe we.
I saw it, I totally saw it.
April 28th
I haven't opened it yet.
on a Tuesday. I did not get an invitation.
What time?
Yes, you don't want me
Just
to.
be
Oh,
in, I think, yeah.
You might have sent something, just didn't write it down.
I
Because you don't
just
send it
think
out as a
it's
calendar
there.
invite, correct?
I think I should
No,
probably
because
go.
I'm not working with people who owe,
Yeah, sure, understand.
you know.
All right, that's Youth Homelessness Awareness Day in Montpelier, so I may be able to be there.
I'm gonna have just for your edification, I'm gonna, the first hour, the 11 to 12, where we have mostly the volunteer court. We're gonna do another harm reduction training
Oh, cool.
through Vermont Cares.
Cool.
And that guy Johnny's gonna,
I love Johnny, he's cool.
yeah, he's gonna do it, cause some people might be going again and they just had one with Rachel, so it's just getting them from two different perspectives, it's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
That's great. Yeah, we had one of our new volunteers, go to that training. It was a real education for her, and she came back just so excited about the work, you know. So,
That's
yeah,
fantastic.
yeah.
Can I actually say something?
Yeah.
After later, at the end.
Okay.
I'll tell you guys later.
Yeah.
It's a good story.
Is this not for the meeting? This is like after meeting?
No, it can be
Okay.
part of the
Okay,
meeting. It's
okay.
about somebody who's homeless.
We'll put that there. And I remember what I wanted to add was,
Put an E at the end of that.
okay. You both.
Yeah.
I'm
Nobody spells it right anymore.
sorry, and I'm
Why?
sure it's
Cause they're in
terrible.
too much of a hurry to
They're
add.
too much to
Yeah.
add the E, I guess.
Okay.
Too busy.
Are we going on to the reappointment process?
Well, no, you
Oh.
remembered what you were gonna. add,
Yes,
yeah, you wanna add that.
So we could add, discussion about the committee engaging in policy work, because Nicholas did email me back from last.
Oh, yeah,
So,
let's definitely have that.
Well, but let's talk about the reappointment process first.
So we have 3 of you,
Mm-hmm.
and we have to have letters in by April 30th at 4:30.
Yes, so it is myself, Kathy,
And Beth.
and Beth. So I have not talked to Beth yet. I imagine she wants to stay on. I haven't heard anything else,
I
so.
would think so.
And so, yes, according to Nicholas, the usual process was that reappointments would have to go before city council, but the new process is you don't have to do that if you have a letter from your chair or vice chair.
Yeah.
So, Anne is gonna write a letter for me, and then Kathy, I'll write a letter for you.
Sure.
Well, I
Yeah.
guess, do you want to stay on?
Yes, I do, but I don't, yes, I'll stay on in my same capacity.
Okay,
We're
Yeah.
not changing up roles yet, right? So,
no, I think we would have that conversation after
Yeah.
yeah. And so I'll reach out to Beth and just make sure she wants to
Yep.
stay on, and so I'll write one
so
for.
do we have to write, I think we have to write something too, or is it just
Yeah,
the
no,
letter
sorry,
from the
yes.
chair?
You need to send a letter to the chair of the city council? No, to Nicholas, I think.
I think it might be to Nicholas. It's in the email.
It's
though.
in the email, there's some kind of form or a letter you write, and then it'll be accompanied by a letter from your committee chair or vice chair. Recommending your reappointment,
Okay,
so. Yeah, and we have like about 2 weeks to do this, so.
Mine will be done this weekend. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
mine will be done tomorrow
Mine will
or
be done.
Friday because I'm on vacation and I'm not
That's right,
thinking
you
about
are.
this.
Yeah, yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Or this weekend, something.
Yeah, so I'm happy to draft a letter too, if you, so, and send it around, so I'll get it, tomorrow.
Perfect, thank you.
And, so,
Sorry, were you saying something, Brooke?
No, I silenced my
No,
phone, sorry.
it's totally okay, I thought we maybe missed something.
No.
yes, so policy, so maybe it was 2 meetings ago, we talked about weighing in on some of the housing bills at the State House, and I reached out to Nicholas just to check what. And there is a complex and long process to get a committee to kind of be active here in this policy sphere. And it does involve going to the city council. And while I appreciate there is a path, I think things move so quickly at the State House that it's incompatible. So I think the takeaway is that we would just use our own voices with our own independent organizations, to weigh in, so.
And if we decided collectively, but independent of this particular committee to talk to people together or whatever, we could do that.
Absolutely, yeah. So I wanted to close the loop on that, so,
That makes sense, frankly.
yeah, it does, yes.
Makes a lot of sense.
It's a long day.
It just looked like I could.
And Kathy, you also want to talk about meeting locations, right?
Oh, yeah, I was gonna suggest, and we can, if it doesn't work for folks, because this is very, very local, like
Mhm.
some of you can walk here if you want to. That we start meeting at Speranza. I have a really nice space. We have a TV. I don't have an owl, but I have a setup where we can utilize it.
I
a
would,
space with tables kind of like
I
this
think-
upstairs. and-
Change the location at the next meeting from May.
Well, yeah, well,
Sure.
we could bounce it around. It's just,
and I'm thinking, I mean, we could host it at the clinic too. We have a conference room. I don't have the big TV and everything, but we
I don't
could
think
put
we
up.
are required to have that.
Yeah, we could still get on Zoom and everything, so.
You can always do city council chambers.
Oh,
because-
yeah.
Because I'm staff and, so is Brooks, so we couldn't have access to that.
I mean, I'm happy to host unless it feels like it's too far out of town for folks. I'm also happy to go somewhere else. This space is fine, but it's also like I have to come in and I'm never
Yeah.
I'm set up, but you know, like it's just a
This is
little
not your
bit.
normal
Just
office,
that.
right?
Right,
Yeah, yeah.
right, so.
And like, I like the idea of giving you a break, you know,
Mhm.
like we could go somewhere
Yeah.
else for 3 months and then go somewhere else for 3 months and then, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe we go to Good Sam at some point, you know,
Oh, there's a
like,
conference room, we just have to say something.
Yeah.
yeah.
Was open.
You know, I have to say, it was nice hosting, the situation table today at city council chambers. It's not the most ideal room, but for me, just walking down the hall, so.
Yeah, I am happy to host at Speranza. I am happy to go elsewhere. I just think that, and this room is fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It's
But,
accessible.
Yeah. So, I mean, anyone have a preference on next month? I mean, do we want to do Speranza? We can do the clinic, you know?
But Speranza sounds good to me.
Okay,
There you
let's do Speranza
So we'll
next
do
month.
Speranza
We can add this to our monthly conversation.
About where to hold it.
About
next
where we're
meeting.
holding it.
So
As long
that'll
as we
be-
give the
yeah.
appropriate notice, I think we're fine, right?
Totally
And I
fine,
can
yeah.
change that when I put the notes out for next month.
Yep. Great.
I had a thing too,
Yep.
when you're ready.
I think we're ready, right?
But this is something that just came up for me 15 minutes ago.
Oh.
That Kristen at the library and Bev Allen was talking, and one of the things that really bothers them with almost women especially is that many of them don't have phones.
Mhm.
And so with, you know, like working, you know, brainstorming a way to procure phones, you know, even if they're the really most simple phones,
Mhm.
so that, so women have something to rely on.
Because I think even if like you have a phone and you don't have minutes on it, you can still call 911, right?
And
Yeah,
on Wi-Fi areas that are worked.
yeah.
Yeah, with Wi-Fi calling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. So anyway, it's just a thing to hang out there to see, to think about how we would procure them, like how they could be procured and who would be the holder of them and how it would get paid for. So
And I think if we were to do like a community outreach around that, just emphasizing the safety aspect of being able to be in contact with even emergency services, I think we might just get folks from the community willing to say, I'll purchase 2 phones. They're only $20. They're not, you know, we could just,
And I think about all the old phones that are just sitting, I mean, I have probably 3
Yes.
or 4 iPhones at home, which, you know, you can't load the latest iOS, but you can like, they'll work as a phone.
Mhm.
Like, you know, the Lions Club collects like glasses frames, right? And
Yeah.
get new lenses and stuff like that. Like maybe
Good
there's a
point.
reuse aspect here,
when,
so.
yeah, like, hey, if you're upgrading, but your phone is still usable, how about giving it to a good cause kind of thing?
Absolutely,
yeah.
yeah, I can see that.
Mhm.
And honestly, again, obviously you brought it up specifically because you're seeing the need in women, but in general, this population, I think
Yeah.
I see the need all the time.
Yeah.
We have guests all the time who have no way.
Many of them are
communicating.
Washington County Mental Health Court.
Yeah.
Their case manager could purchase.
Oh.
I have done multiple for my clients.
Mhm.
And Eric is really good about reimbursement on our pay
Yeah.
for his expenses.
So they have to be a client, right?
Yeah,
How do you
client.
define a client?
Well, that's somebody who's getting case management
Okay.
services
Yep.
from us.
Yep, okay.
It's not just someone who maybe utilizes
Yeah,
the emergency services.
yeah.
Okay, yep.
So it's-
Cool.
That's great though.
I've
Let's-
bought in a few
Thank
for
you.
people who are.
Yeah, let's put that one on the agenda for next month too, so we can, you know, give an update and, I mean, I'm kind of
Really
excited. I
good.
feel like we have 2 really kind of interesting, fun ideas that we
Yeah.
can move forward with now,
Mhm.
so, yeah,
I love that.
Actionable.
yeah.
It's exciting.
Yes. Awesome.
Well, I hope I can read my.
Okay,
notes.
can I give some people some good news?
Yeah, please.
Let me just write this down. The pen's not working.
It was for me. It doesn't like you apparently.
So I want to let you guys know that one of our homeless individuals that that you guys know of, and I won't say a name because I don't want to,
Right.
for multiple years, many years, at least over 6 years now, has finally got housed as of today.
Yay.
And I was his case manager. And I got him housed in less than 2 months of case managing.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So I'm hoping this works because I got him in one of our group homes. And he is so excited. And I'm impressed with him because he's been drug and alcohol free now for 2 months.
That's amazing.
And
That is, never
especially
mind the
for-
housing, that's an amazing
Especially for
thing.
this
Yeah.
individual, it's amazing
Yeah.
because the police were always after him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I like
Congratulations, nice
yeah.
work.
I like the
Yay.
So we'll just send everybody to you and.
Yes.
Yeah.
Please don't.
Have room on your
No,
portfolio, is
my
what you're
case
saying, for a new
management,
client.
90% of them are homeless. And I just got like one of the toughest cases I thought I would never ever get, but I got one. And this individual is keeping me running.
Mm-hmm.
What's the other thing? Next month, maybe.
The phones
Okay.
and the lockers.
And where we're holding.
We were
I got
holding
that.
those, yeah.
Got that on here. All right, so that was my good update. I'm excited about it.
It's amazing.
I'll go back tomorrow night and see him because I work the overnight there.
Well, success stories are really good.
Yeah.
We've had several recently who have found viable next options and two that found actual housing and got into their own apartments. One of which came
Well-
through the situation table at one point. with,
Yeah,
like,
nice.
4 adults in the household who were adults
Yeah.
and they have housing.
I was
Yeah.
gonna try for this person's own apartment, but considering their history, I was like, let's try a group.
I was gonna say maybe baby steps towards that if you get
That's
to
what
that
I-
point, yeah.
That's what I
right?
explained to the
Or
individual.
big steps, not baby steps.
Because if they end up paying their rent on time there and they're good and following the rules, they can use that as a good landlord reference.
Yeah.
And so,
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yay. Yay for good things. And the weather's improving somewhat.
yeah,
Rainy today, but
You wore a jacket.
I didn't either. I've been in this all day. It's getting a little chilly now, but I'm holding out.
Yeah.
all right.
Well, motion to adjourn.
I know, we're like,
27.
that was short and sweet.
That was
You didn't even get a chance to finish what you were doing.
But I ran out of yarn. so-
Well, you
Perfect.
said-
Oh, well, see?
You're finished for now anyway.
We got 2 exciting projects to work on.
Motion to adjourn. Anybody, did you already say that?
I
I'll
was,
second.
yeah, I made the motion, so you're
I'll second.
Okay,
I'll third.
okay, yeah.
I'll fourth it, I'll fifth
If
it.
everybody third and fourth, we're good.
We are good, yeah,
We
okay.
voted.
Okay.
All right, thanks. Thank you, Brooke. Thanks,
Bye.
Brooke, thanks for taking notes.
Yeah, thank you. Brooke.
I reported it. Like I honestly, like how you guys
Yeah.
said it came up like 10 minutes early. I didn't even like I wasn't even logged on.
Question. All right, I was really sick.
We will see you
Oh
soon.
my God.
You will. Bye.
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 So happy.